All right, guys, welcome back to some more of me, I guess. This time around, we're going to watch some Let's Game It Out. I was watching one of his videos, one of his newest video here, of making an absurdly tall factory also uncomfortably wide. I got about 4 minutes in, and I realized, you know what? I'm going to watch this or record this and actually record this episode, or record me reacting to it instead of just watching it on my own time. And yeah, I'm gonna watch this one, and then in another video, I'm gonna watch Fleekazoid as well, because he was talking about Power World, and I wanted to talk about that because I've been playing a lot of Power World, and I've been loving it a lot. But anyway, let's get into this.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're
Hello, Josh.
Satisfactory today. Can you believe it? This is my 13th video on the
Oh wow, 13th, really? I was about to say, yeah, he really likes this game. He loves how much he can destroy it.
game. But don't you worry, it's not going to take long to catch you up. We built a factory that's really tall. There, you're caught up. So what happens next? Well, we got to send more stuff up to this thing. The big thing in the sky that watches over us and demands more resources all the time, which we give it through this thing called the space elevator, which is this right here. Yeah, I know it's a little hard to see, well, with all this crap in the way. And then basically we go over here to our little terminal, and this is how we unlock new stuff. We've already unlocked all of tier 0 and all of tier 1 and some of tier 2. And just to get us all on the same page to how this game works, let's unlock obstacle clearing. It's gonna give us a chainsaw, which we love, and all it's gonna take is these 3 things: screws, cable, and concrete.
Let's
easy.
go.
And by easy, I mean it's well, it's up here somewhere. After all, I did insist on every level having like,
and he hasn't played this in probably a while, so he has to take some time to find it.
Belts. Now, if only there was an easy way to get up to it. Well, I better start climbing. Jump and scale and jump and climb, and it's pretty much a whole lot of this until I can get to the actual factories. Okay, luckily I see some things I need. We've got some beautiful boxes of screws for the taking, and I'll just take them right off the belt. What do I care? And right below it we have another
I didn't know you could do that.
Glorious cables. And here's the third thing we need.
Didn't know you could take it right off the belt like that.
Sacks of concrete. And now that I have those,
I tend to play Factorio myself, less so Satisfactory. But yeah, I don't know you could take it off the belt like that.
I'll take the quick way down. Easy peasy. Yarg,
Dead.
I have been slain.
And then loot your body.
Don't worry, it's fine. We respawn in the best responding chamber in the universe. Anyway, let's leave all these pleasures of the flesh and go check out the hub again. And now that we've got all the necessary supplies, it gives us a big old button to push and launch. And that's when those minerals get launched into the sky. Other buildings be damned. You fly wherever you want to. And off it goes up to the thing in the sky, where once it arrives, it goes ahead and parks itself. Even though if I look at it now as I move around, I don't know if that spaceship's even connected to anything. Anyway, before long, the thing does come flying back over to us, crunching through all the buildings before coming in for a nice smooth landing. Freighter re-entry complete, and now obstacle clearing is done. Now all we need to do is build this equipment workshop, and in that we can build our new best friend, the
Chainsaw.
Yeah. Now we can chainsaw things to our heart's content. Hello, giant tree. Fancy seeing you here.
Whoa.
Oh, well, I guess that's nature for you. Yes, come here, you. It's time to garden the entire landscape. Don't worry, it's good for the environment. And probably that guy. It's definitely not sad and or judging. And while I'm handling all this, let's check in on another factory that I've been working on. Compliments of our sponsor, Arc Knights Enfield. You may remember I did a video on this game earlier in 2026. It's got a big open world to explore, squad combat, and most importantly, factory building. The kind that lets you do wacky yet functional stuff. And now our journey continues with a little mini factory build while I tell you about Homecoming, the game's just released half-year anniversary update. So as you can see from my previous base, the game already had a bunch of things I like: conveyor belts, ore processing, combining stuff, liquids. My cup runneth over, or so I thought, because the Homecoming update brings a new thing: gas. Basically, you find gas vents, tap them with extractors, and pump them through some pipelines. Oh, and each gas is a different color, so let the world be your canvas. Gas can also affect previous factories, so even in your older bases, there's new and unexpected stuff to explore. In other words, you want more factory fun? You got more factory fun. This update's full of other stuff too. The biggest story map expansion since launch, where the Wu Ling storyline enters its decisive chapter. 2 new 6-star operators, Arcane and Lino, a brand new boss fight encounter with Ale Krios, several new challenging game modes, and probably my favorite non-factory thing in the update, main mission early unlock. If you're a new or returning player, pretty early in the game, you can skip ahead to a later part of the game so that you can easily catch up on story beats and also get access to one of the more advanced automated industry complexes in the game. So how about it? Want to make a horrible factory mess like I did? Or think you can do better but way cleaner? If so, there's a linky in the description that's calling for you.
I wonder if he's actually going to make another video on it or not.
On the horizon, and it's free to play on PC, PlayStation 5, and mobile. As for me, it's gas o'clock, and I'm ready to make some very smart choices. And thanks again to Arc Knights Enfield for sponsoring. And just like that, we've taken this chainsaw and turned this into this. It looks so naked. I don't know, in a weird way, it almost looks organized. And now that we're done with that, you in the trash. And I think the next thing we're gonna unlock is over here, the hyper tubes. Because what I really want is an easy way to get all the way up there, because that's where we're gonna
launch himself up there.
And as far as I know, it shouldn't be too hard. We just need to give it these 3 things, which honestly should be pretty easy. As we get higher and higher up the tower, we've already got one of these on lockdown. See, there's concrete and steel beams that go into this big old machine, and out pops encased industrial beams. And here's some steel pipes. As for copper sheets, well, I'll just go ahead and craft these by hand for now. And with that, you know the drill. And launch, and flee, and then it flies up there to do whatever it does before it flies down, and it's like, here, have the gift of hyper tubes. Don't break your neck all in one place. And then over here in the build menu, right here under transport, behold, hypertube mania. Finally, the real fun can
love
begin.
the one that he made before, where he just like made himself out a gun basically with those.
Sure it can't be that hard anymore, right? Like, I think if we just have this one, and then we connect a tube to it so it goes kind of like this, and then we hook it up to power. Once we do that, and watch this guy ride my conveyor belt in the background, where do you think you're going? I think this means now this should work, right? Well, let's see.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Now all we need to do is apply.
Oh, I just thought of an idea that Josh needs to do. He needs to make like a conveyor belt that just grabs these that can grab the native wildlife and just like carry it around and have fun with it. I don't know if you can like drop them from high heights and kill them or not.
This principle, but aim it up that direction so we can go all over the place. Well, I think I have a little bit of an idea of how I want this to be set up. And at first I thought maybe I want to be able to access every floor, but who am I kidding? Why would I want to stop at all this stuff? I'll just have it stop at the very top and make sure our supplies get up here. You know what I'd love to do is figure out how we can get the tube to start right here. And we can see it right out this window. So surely we can put something down underneath, right?
Maybe.
So let's see, I think that means we just need to take this thing. We need to put it like right here and then aim it up in like that and then bend it back like this. Okay, let's see how that looks. You know what? I'll take it. I've never seen a more breathtaking Stargate leading to a more beautiful destination. And now we just need to add the entrance to it. Yeah, it's great. Even more enhanced. It's like we're making real plumbing, except we're the payload. Well, seeing the air sucking in like that is promising, although terrifying for a toilet. But yeah, it looks like that's gonna do the trick. Hold still, toilet, in we go. Yeah, look at that. It worked out great.
Oh, nice.
It couldn't be more simple. Well, I think this is going to be easy. All we have to do is make sure that this goes nice and vertical. And how hard can that be, right? And then before you know it, this looks more like this. Yes, this will speed up travel. All we need to do is go through all of these. And if I set it up right, it should just be one long spiral where it starts out as a tight corkscrew before going a little wider for the space elevator and then going narrow again for the rest. Oh, and you want to guess how long it took to build this? 7 hours.
Oh my god.
Well spent as far as I'm concerned. And
hell yeah.
The machines still work, and you can sort of access them by kind of falling through the side, I guess. Oh, but why tell you when I can show you?
Please show me.
Here goes nothing. Okay, so we're going up into the main pipe, and here we go. And thus begins our journey. And as you can see, ow, we just, ow, and then we see, ow, this can't possibly take that long, right?
25 minutes. Oh my goodness.
We're here. Oh my god, finally.
Oh my god.
And it only took over 25 minutes. Now that's a time savings we can appreciate. Oh, and this was our first version, by the way. It probably would have been faster, but I mean, look at it. I can see the machines. Oh, thank you. Oh, and this doesn't work for going back down. This is only for crapping me out up here. If we want to get back down quickly, well...
Oh, I thought he was going to make another one to go back down.
Well, I think we know the way. Yep, flap your little arms. It's not going to help. And then once we shatter all of our bones. Right back where we started. And then if we want to go back to the top, in we go. Yeehaw! See you in another 20 plus minutes.
He can't stop it, can he? He has to wait for it to finish.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can't possibly actually stop when we're this close to the top, right? And we tried to get on top of this last video, and it didn't really work out. It just kind of shoved me off.
Yeah.
But we have these tubes now, so it's gonna work out. But first, let's give ourselves some runway. A lot more than that, actually. Let's go with a whole lot more. Yes, there we go. A little something like that.
Nice.
Something like this is probably good enough, right? So we're gonna set up a little hypertube cannon thing like we have before, and we need a whole bunch of runway to do it. I mean, this is probably overkill, but whatever. And our goal this time is not just to reach this, but see if we can shoot ourselves all the way up to there. And we're not gonna do anything too fancy. We're just gonna start with one of these foundations, and then take one of these tube thingies, and then aim it straight down. Then we'll just take this other end and we'll put it, I don't know, like right there. Yeah, that seems good, right? Yeah, I'm sure that'll do the trick. And this is gonna be our launch point to go up there, which means that everything to the right of this is gonna turn into cannons. Like this one that I've got right here. And here's basically how this is gonna work. You see how there's air sucking in right here and also in right here? Couldn't tell you why, but when you make these little things and you set them up close to each other, I think it's something about the entrance sucks you in, and that's what kickstarts your speed. And then having another entrance right after the first entrance just makes you even faster. So with that in mind, let's do a first test and see how it does. Wow, that was actually shockingly high in the air, all things considered. Well, if that was good, maybe this may be better. How many are here, you wonder? All I can tell you is that it's a lot. As you can even see it in my...
I wonder, though, is it gonna break like last time? Where you had to go in like halfway?
Reflection. It's just never ending. Oh, good golly, I just
Oh
can't wait.
my goodness.
Okay, well, no time like the present.
Let's go.
Try this out. Also, avert your eyes. This is gonna look real jittery. And also, looks like we're going so fast the sound is giving up. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What?
Oh, well, it looks like we instantly died. That's
Why?
okay, though. All that matters is that we're making it to the thing above. And lo and behold, it looks like we've done it. Well, we can check that one off the bucket list.
Nice.
I wanted to get a closer look, and we did. And now it looks like we're heading back down with the most dignified death pose imaginable. Well, that was just super. Time to bulk dismantle all these things. After all, if we need it again, we could just build it again. Okay, now that this space is clear, what are we gonna do with all this? Well, I do have one idea. I mean, there is a lot more stuff out here, and our space elevator is back over there. You're right, we should use trucks, which means all we have to do is
bring the
select
trucks
vehicular
back.
transport. That's gonna unlock tractors and truck stations and tractor paths and all kinds of other stuff. And we already have all this stuff. Get out of my life. Actually, wait, I forgot about something. Could we use hypertubes to chase this thing? Quickly, let's rebuild all this crap. Okay, well, the good news is I think it's still up there somewhere. I guess we'll find out when we launch ourselves. Wait for me, ship creature. Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Woo!
Wait, there it is. And there it goes. Well, I guess we saw it. Well, I guess we learned something, didn't we? The thing really is lying to us. And that's not all we're gonna do. There's also oil processing, which
I love that ting sound. It's so funny.
naturally unlocks oil, which we need. Anyway, let's head over here and use our favorite tool. And by that, I mean this thing that's gonna help us find crude oil. Located for me.
Ding!
Ah, there we go. There's one blip right now. So down there somewhere is where we're gonna go. Well, I know how to get down there. Let's go on an
jump.
adventure. After all, I'm sure we're gonna hit that water and it's gonna be great.
I hit the short. Oh.
Huh. I'm
Nice.
actually completely shocked that I'm alive. Now, let's see. If I were oil, where would I
He has
be?
such a deep
I
voice.
think we might have found it. This is our oil. It's just sitting here on the ground like this. You know what? I don't know why I'm concerned. This is going to be great just like this. All right, pipes, let's do this. We just got to make sure this oil pumps through its veins just like that so that we can go all the way up there. No, wait. All the way up there. Although, admittedly, I'm not sure how we're going to do that. But that's okay. I have an idea, which is going to be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, now that we're back up here, specifically right on the edge, we're just gonna build some foundations, but like on the underside. Yep, pretty much like that, and we'll just work our way all the way down. Yep, that should about do it. And if I did my math right, it should be exactly as wide as it is tall. And now we're gonna do some pipe stuff, hopefully all the way up there. So all we have to do is bring it up.
Please wrap it all the way around, all the way up.
Like that. Yes, good, looking great. And now it's time to build up. This may take a second, so hold, please.
13 hours later, please wrap it all the way around.
And And there we go.
Oh,
yes! All the way
yes!
at the top, after making sure it wraps around this entire thing.
Why is there
At
gaps
least
like
now
that?
they kind of match. Oh, and now I have a question. Do you like this kind of piping, where it's like long, straight strands that bend sometimes? Or do you prefer this way, where it kind of looks like string? I didn't even know you can manufacture pipes this way. But that's okay. Before you know it, we get to the main event, where the crude oil comes through this pipe, gets kind of sandwiched between two pipes, and then round and round it goes until it coils this all the way to the top. And you may have noticed that some of these pipes are looking a little less rounded. That's because I had to install pumps every 10 coils, because without it, the oil wasn't going to climb vertically. Oh, and getting the oil to pump that high takes a while, as it turns out. I sat here and watched as it slowly over time filled each pipe segment, and let me tell you, it took a while. In fact, we don't even need to guess, because I timed it. So even though this is one coil of pipes, it consists of 282 loops. And it turns out for one loop to fill with oil, it takes about 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Which means for the oil to get all the way to the top, it took over 615 minutes, or nearly 10 and a half hours. I guess I could have done something else besides stare at it and wait for it to finish. But honestly, why bother? Oh, and I realized there's a faster way up. As I'm falling down, you may see something kind of great. It's going by kind of fast, but that right there is a ladder. So after I smack the ground and shatter my spine, if I really want to get up there in a hurry, I can just climb the ladder all the way.
For how long?
It turns out doing it this way is the fastest of all the methods. And by that, I mean getting up here like this takes about 2 minutes. What
2 minutes.
a deal.
Not
anyway,
bad.
now that we're up here, what are we going to do with all this oil? Well, I'll tell you. Also, you know what I completely forgot? Didn't we have like a funnel around this thing?
Yeah.
Well, I guess from the last video, I lost that save game. Anyway, we still have more crap with the space elevator to deal with. And so help me God if there's only one thing we do this video. So it looks like in order to complete phase 3, we need to unlock these 3 things. Well, these 2 things. So we need to give it modular engines and adaptive control units.
Why do you say 3?
That should be easy enough. But first we need to head back down to base camp. Shatter all of our bones. Oh my God, what is happening here? I thought I had died, but I'm not so sure now. Now that my toes and fingertips and chesticles are all twitching. Anyway, fire up your VPNs because we need to access the hub. Because we need something over here in tier 6. Specifically, industrial manufacturing. Why look, there's the 2 things we need right now. Modular engines and adaptive control units. And we have 3 of the 4 of these things already. The only thing we don't have is this. Plastic. Luckily, that's what the crude oil is for. So we're gonna build this thing here called a refinery. Let's see, what is the best way to position this? You know, I don't care. It's just gonna go right here like that. And now that we've got this big behemoth, let's make some plastic. We're gonna go with this one, which will take our oil and turn it into 2 plastic and 1 heavy oil residue. Okay, so for starters, we'll go ahead and extend this pipe right into there. Yes, good. In fact, it was really that easy. It's constructing all the good stuff now. Oh yeah, I guess I have to bring stuff out of it too, don't I? No problem, we'll just grab that conveyor belt and have it stick out, I don't know, like right here. That's probably fine, right? Ah, blessed plastic. And we'll also go ahead and set up one of these things, which is like a fluid buffer system. So at the very least, we can be collecting that fluid, because I think otherwise, if this thing gets clogged, it'll stop making the plastic. Which, speaking of, we're gonna put the plastic in one of these things. Fantastic.
A buffer chest.
It goes. And now that we have plastic, we're ready to do this thingy. Bye-bye. And with that out of the way, let's start assembling all the parts for the modular engine. And then back over here, we're gonna set up another machine. This hulking beast is called the manufacturer. And here's how we make modular engines. Motor, rubber, and smart plating. Motors are gonna be the most easy. In fact, I think I still remember where they are, or so I thought. Let's see, they gotta be here somewhere. Wait, I think I found them. Aha! And to my delight, I can just kind of hold on to the edge of these pipes and bounce my way down.
Oh, nope. Ow.
Ish. Anyway, here's our engines. Thank God. And now to run them all the way over there with all the finesse in the world. Also known as long as it gets there, that's all that
zigzag
matters.
back and forth.
There we go. Another perfect conveyor belt.
Oh, kind of snaky.
For all of us to be proud of. And now with those motors well underway, let's work on the next thing on the list. Rubber. Well, that should be easy. If I remember this refiner thing, in addition to making plastic, it can also make rubber. So we'll just set up another one of these things somewhere that makes sense. Well, looks like it's gonna let me place it there, so that's where it lives.
Yep.
Look, why have these fancy support columns if it wasn't meant to do this? And we are gonna need some of this crude oil, but that's what these pipeline junctions are for. So
Yeah.
just put that there.
Right underneath it.
Just run a pipe like right here, and then a pipe to go right around into that. And remember this thing collecting all of that purple stuff? Well, we're gonna have to collect more purple stuff, so we'll just put another one right up here. Okay, there we go. It's all coming together. Yes, it is. And it doesn't look like a horrific mess at all. The important part is here comes the rubber. Okay, we're 2 for 2, only one thing left to do, and that's smart plating. So for smart plating, we've actually made them before, but I decommissioned creating them because while once upon a time we did send them up in the space elevator, silly me, I thought we were done with them. So I guess we'll just go ahead and remanufacture some more. We definitely have reinforced iron plates and rotors, so you know what that means, right? That's right, here they come. So glad I had all these supplies just waiting to be used. Oh, and look, there they go now, building all the grates. And now with all of these going into the main machine, oh my goodness, our modular engines are now being made. Wow. I hope I'm not too close. Although, would it really be so bad to get my face ripped off from this? Anyway, that takes care of the modular engines. Now it's time to focus on adaptive control units. To make that, we're gonna need another one of these hulking big guys, which, like a cat, if it fits, it sits. And this thing in and of itself is gonna take more stuff. We only have one of these 4 things, but I promise you this won't be painful. Anyway, we're gonna start with automated wiring, because like so many things, we already have tons of them built. Thus, it's very easy to run yet another conveyor belt. And with these well in hand, we can focus on the next thing. Next up, circuit boards. For that, we're gonna need another assembler, which why not put it in the middle of everything else? And all it's gonna need is copper sheets and plastic. Copper sheets, of course, we have already from our tower of garbage. And if you'll recall, in one of these containers, we've got plenty of plastic. And with those two going right in, you know what happens next. It's circuit board o'clock, and it's time to go in the machine. And now heavy modular frames, for which we're gonna need yet another manufacturer.
Oh my goodness.
This one, I guess we're gonna aim like this, because I mean, why not? And to make those heavy modular frames, we're gonna need 4 things we definitely already have. I guess it's a good thing that all 4 of the things we need are already on their way. Ah, feels good. Okay, that's 3 out of 4 done. We're almost there. The last thing is building computers. That means it's time for yet another manufacturer. Placed to perfection as usual. And thank God this one's easy. And in they go. Not those pipes though. That's just to fool you. And now that these computers are finally ready to go, at long last our time is finally upon us. We are finally making the adaptive control units. All it took was a bunch of machines, organized perfectly.
Oh my,
all of
such
our
a mess.
easily came to us. The important part is that we finally have these obnoxious globes. And I know we could just take these things and just ship them back over to the space elevator. But you know, considering how much work it was to make these things, I think we should deliver them in style. Hey, I know something we can do. How about we build on a new platform just down below? So first, let's make sure to give ourselves plenty of runway. And then we're gonna place this butte, also known as the truck station. And basically the way this thing works is we load up our supplies in the back, or if it's only fuel, it goes in there. And if we're unloading, it comes out of here. Meanwhile, back over here in the front, this is where we're gonna load up our friend, the tractor. There is a bigger version, but we don't have that one yet. And as fun as it would be to just drive this thing around and right off a cliff and out of my life, I don't think that's really gonna help me. Although apparently it helped me stick the landing. In this case, we're just going to use something called tractor vehicle paths. Vehicle paths define roads that the vehicles can drive on. So it has to start over here so that it can properly load and unload. But after that, we can have it do, oh, I don't know, a little something like this. Yes, the perfect path. It just wants to be like its big brother. I mean, until it gets to here. In theory, the truck will stop here, unload, and then head back the other way. Also, I don't know why some of this is green. I'm sure green just means go. Either way, let's put down a tractor and see what happens. Okay, off it goes. And it seems to be doing quite well. Yes, doing very well. That was close. Well, it seems to be doing a great job following the assignment. It's doing a great job bobbing and weaving like a sniper's after it. And then once it reaches the end, in theory, it would load or unload or whatever, and then off it goes again. That said, this really does feel painfully slow. Like, if we use just this one tractor, we're absolutely going to be here forever. So you know what's better than one tractor? Oh, I think you know.
How many tractors can you fit, though?
Tractors.
Oh my god!
Yes, I'm sure that's what you were picturing, right?
No, I was not picturing that.
Here in no time.
I thought he was going to put them all on one track. I did not expect him to do it this way. Oh my goodness.
We're going to be at this for quite a while. It's a shame there was literally nothing we could do to speed this up. I want to thank Arknights Enfield for sponsoring this video. They've got big events and stuff going on right now.
That's funny.
The link you need is in the description. So I hope you had fun. I know I
did.
I
had tons of fun.
We're never truly done with this game. And
Please.
I'll see you next time.
Oh my goodness. Please, please play more. Oh, it's so good. All right. Oh, I'm tired from work. Frick. All right. You guys have a good one. I'm going to get this uploaded soon. I say that, but I still have yet to upload my last video with Shu, and that's been like weeks now. But I'll get it worked on right away, as well as the Shu video. And then as well, and I'm going to watch the Freakazoid one here too. You guys have a good one, and please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.